she faced her own death with grace and courage. I miss her, all of them.
Well, as I guess everybody knows, my mother was not a saint. But she once said something to me that was very important to me when I was feeling kind of down about myself, quite self-critical. She said, "Strong people have strong virtues and strong faults." And I think that was very true of her too. This is a letter I've been asked to read that I wrote to her on December 20th, which was 5 days before she died. Dear Mom, it isn't easy to write this, the last letter I will ever write you. I'll probably be writing letters to you in my head. The rest of my life. Thank you, Mom, for so many gifts. You had an unerring instinct for when simple support and love was needed. When Bruce Bienenstock asked out Fran Lipton, when Stuart and I divorced, I felt so bad about that, and you and Dad were just there for me. Thank you for a lively curiosity about ideas, places, and people. Whether managing my children or the department, not all that dissimilar really, I know I'm guided by your good sense. Thank you for a love of the arts, especially dance and theater, for taking me to concerts and waiting endless hours for Jane Dudley to finish class. Thank you for an appreciation of natural beauty, especially the ordinary. I won't have you in the spring, but when the forsythia bushes I planted last summer bloom, I'll think of you. I'll love you forever. And they have bloomed.
I'm going to read too. I have so many wonderful things to remember about my mother. Playing tennis with her, going to Yankee games. She took me to every World Series from 1960 to 1964, even if she did always root for whoever the Yankees. The fact that Jimmy Isaacs, Laura Friedman, and my ex-husband Bruce are here shows just how much my parents meant to my friends. One time when I was visiting my parents in California, my mother told me how she and my father had gone to hear Bruce's band play in San Francisco. They were sitting in the balcony and my mother kept yelling at Bruce to play Grizzly Bear, her favorite song. She said Bruce shielded his eyes against the lights, looked up to where they were sitting and said, "Not now, Natalie." I loved laughing with her, watching sports with her, getting her opinion on whatever was in the news that day, telling her things and knowing she understood everything and everyone. The last 2 years we had together came to be the most meaningful, the most memorable of all. We didn't do much except watch old movies on the VCR, watch sports on TV, lie around and talk. We discovered that we shared a passion for Edith Wharton novels and William Wyler movies. I became addicted to the crossword puzzles and loved doing them with her. By incredible luck, I had the time to be out there as much as I wanted. We watched the Knicks and rooted for Sampras over Agassi. We were together, closer than we had ever been before. We knew that we were spending our last days together. Her courage was breathtaking. I had a sense of well-being when I was with her. Being with her was like drinking this cool, fresh water rushing down from a magical waterfall. She was wonderful. Her face was as sweet and as open as when she was a girl. We said so much to each other with our eyes. She had so much to give, so much love. She was beautiful. She was wonderful. She was my darling mother. Mom, I love you with all my heart, and I'll never stop missing you.
Shaky.